The FNCS Global Championship weekend is underway and it didn't start off quite how people were thinking. Just hours prior to the tourney, Bucke announced he was disqualified from the tournament. Now, we don't know for sure the actual reason as to why Bucke would have been disqualified, but Bucke thinks it may have been because he changed the digital brightness of his monitor, but other people are saying it's because he violated a no smoking or alcohol rule. Now, we don't know for sure, but this caused Okus to have to play as a solo in today's upper bracket, and I feel so bad for Okus, man. Grinding all year to miss out on the biggest tournament of your career after finding out your teammate gets DQ'd just hours before. Let me know your thoughts on this crazy Bucke situation down below. And now let's move on to the upper bracket recap. Starting off with the recap, we have Acorn and Cold in first place. They played absolutely insane today, winning by over 70 points. This looked like Chapter 4 Season 1 Acorn and Cold when they won FNCS, fragging out and playing consistent every single game. They even did this while splitting their drop with Vico and Pink, just like I explained in the video the other day, but they also fought them twice mid-game and killed them both games, so that really helped them. And they also made sure Vico and Pink didn't qual by killing them in the last game, and Vico and Pink now have to play in the lower bracket tomorrow. Next in second place was the big dogs Queasy and Vino. They had a pretty good game, but in most games they got hype, but they ended up losing it later. But outside of the first game that they won, they didn't really finish off any of the games and just got hype and then ended up dying later. Moving on to third place, we have Reed and Ritual, the second and A team in the top three. Reed and Ritual played really good today, fragging out as usual. And I'm not gonna lie, if they keep playing like this could be a repeat performance in the finals and another really good placement for them then. Next in fourth place was Yamzo and Rise. They capped off the day with a win to help boost them up to the top 5. Yamzo and Rise looked really good today. I'm really hoping they can pop off in finals and have another really good placement then. Next in fifth place was Cammy and Seti. Cammy and Seti actually died off spawn game 1 to Datus and Stain, and then wiped them off spawn every single other game after that. Cammy and Seti move on to the finals. Big threat to win, one of the favorites still, so we'll see what happens with them in the finals. Next in sixth place was Alex and Worthy, the only OCE team to do well in this tourney. After Repulse and Jace got disqualified from the tournament, it left OCE with just 3 teams representing at this LAN, and 2 of them got the bottom 2 positions. Anon and Sons and Sorif and Skits come in 48th and 49th, so a super rough tournament for them. But Alex and Worthy made sure OC wouldn't go out empty-handed and made sure they qualified for the region. Next in 7th place was Trulex and Chico, a pretty solid tourney for them, qualifying from South Slappy, and they get their spot in finals for Sunday. Next in 8th place was Chari and G-Ross. Qualifying while contested is really hard to do, and they did it. They played pretty solid all tournament long and also got a 10 kill win in game 2 to really boost them up to this 8th place. Next in 9th place is our first Asia team, Bobby and Larkpex. Larkpex had an insane 10 elims by himself in game 3 to help boost them to qualify to the finals on Sunday. Next in 10th place was another an A team, Pars and Bucke. They played pretty solid all day long. They were conned at first, never died off spawn, but they did end up fighting Brycex and Chubbs a little bit, so it's kind of weird there, but Pars and Bucke qualify, looking to see them in finals and see how good they can do then. Moving on to the rest of the leaderboard after top 10, we have Grippy and Flixie in 11th, Kylie and Frostroki in 12th, Muzz and Paper in 13th, Thomas HD and Malibuka in 14th while contested, Robon and Axeforce in 15th, Threats and Buga in 16th, Blaha and Mixon in 17th, Murstosh and Tayson in 18th, Axadaz and Striker in 19th, Hoyo and Spinks in 20th, Peppo and Zago in 21st, M. Sherry and Rue in 22nd, Thoric and Bolts in 23rd, Misha and Teeny in 24th, and iDrop and Mappy in 25th. So overall, we have 12 EU teams, 8 NA teams, 2 Asia teams, 1 OCE, 1 Middle East, and 1 Brazil team, all qualified from the upper bracket to finals. Overall, a pretty good day for both EU and NA teams. Most of the big names qualified, but we did have some major names not qual. On NA, Kanata and Agers, Dukes and Edgy, and Cooper and Mero all did not qual. 3 of the big name teams from NA. Kanata and Agers and Dukes and Edgy were both contested by EU teams. Kanata and Agers actually, I think, were winning off spawn versus Thomas HD and Malbuka. They just had a couple games where they threw, but they'll fix their mistakes, probably qualify in the lower bracket, and then battle out with Thomas HD and Malibuka again in finals. Dukes and Edgy were also conned, but they didn't really have any troubles off spawn. It was just dying mid-game for them. And then Cooper and Mero, pretty much the same story. On EU, Vico and Pink did not qual. They were splitting with Acorn and Cold, but Acorn and Cold ended up getting the better of them mid-game, and then ended up making them not qual. On Brazil, the big 2 teams, Keto's PHN and King and Phaser, both did not qual. Really surprising. I kind of expected both of these teams to be better, but some things happened, so they'll be in the lower bracket now. Now I want to give you guys a preview of the lower bracket map. If you guys want to see this map, make sure to join my Discord as always. We got some of the same contests basically, but overall, some of the names that I think should qual are Kanata Agers, PHN Ketos, Bryce X Chubbs, Janice Rezon, Fatch Pamstu, Moneymaker Fanayan, and Scented Polarize. Let me know down in the comments who you think is going to qualify from this lower bracket group. And also, if you guys want to see the finals map, I'm going to have the finals map in my Discord as well. So make sure to join my Discord down in the description below. Also, if you guys want to see the leaderboard, I'm going to have a link down to the leaderboard down below if you missed today's action. And as always, guys, comment down below any questions or anything you saw from today or want to chat about. I'll make sure to reply down below. That's going to do it for this quick little recap video of what happened today. Make sure to have noties on for a vid tomorrow after the lower bracket. I'm going to keep making sure to update you guys after each day. That's going to be it for me, guys. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.